Hey everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome to Start-Up Chile home. We are so glad to have you here to present our incredible startups. So first of all, I would like to introduce you and give a few words to Rodrigo Frias. He is our Deputy CEO. Please, a big round for him.
Testing here. Good morning, everyone. How are you guys? Good? Nice. All right. Well, first of all, it's really great to have you here once again in our, co-work. I have a few just very quick words to share with you. First of all, it's a huge honor to be here at our co-work, home for our entrepreneurs, and to basically have been to sharing with you the possibility to have this classical, or classic demo day, which is a wonderful moment for us to basically to share with you and to see the best startups, for our build program, right? It's unquestionable that it has been, a wonderful year for the Latin American entrepreneurial ecosystem, of course, and I think this instance is a great opportunity to see all the achievements that our founders, and their teams have basically accomplished within these months. So, first of all, I would like to, give a big round of applause to all of them, guys, the build generation. So please go with a big round of applause. All right, so the idea is we have, a very tight schedule today. So please, Javi, let's start with the first, startups, and good luck to all of you guys.
Perfect. Thank you, Rodrigo, and thanks everyone for being here. It's so great to see so many familiar faces once again. I love going back a little bit to the in-person events. So guys, today we're going to have the 21 best startups of our Build 3 program generation. Right, Maga?
That's right, Javi. So, hi everybody, I'm Maga Gomez. I'm Mentors Network Manager at Start-Up Chile. So I want to thank you all for being here today and welcome you. As Javi and Rodrigo said, it's very important for us to have you here, so thank you so much for coming. And, well, today we're going to see different startups, as Javi said, 21 startups from 4 different countries and a lot of variety industries. So everybody, a big round of applause to the startups that are going to be here today.
Amazing. So guys, all of these founders have gone through a 4-month program and they have achieved incredible progress. It's amazing, from an MVP to closing incredible deals with big corporations. So we are so very proud of what you guys have achieved in just 4 short months. So, Maga, we have some prizes today, right?
Yes, today we're going to choose the 3 best startups from different categories, and they're going to be the most investable business, the most innovative solution, and the fastest growing startup. So we have our judges here today that are going to be evaluating, and then we're going to be announcing the winners at the end of the morning.
Yes, because we cannot choose alone. These are incredible startup, and it's not an easy job to choose who is going to win. So we have this incredible panel of judges that are going to be helping us with this hard task. So I would want to give a warm welcome to Loreto Acevedo. She is the co-founder and director of Indemin. Please, a warm welcome to Loreto. Also today with us we have Ignacio Ripes. He is the CEO of Purple Dental. Please, Ignacio, a warm welcome also. And last but not least, I'm sorry, not last, almost last, but not least, we have the co-founder and CEO of PlayQ. Please, a warm welcome for Edison Duran.
Yes, welcome to our judges that are going to be here today.
And right now, last but not least, we have our very own Rodrigo Frias, our Deputy CEO. Also, a welcome for him.
Yay! Big round of applause to all the judges that are going to be here today. So before we continue, I would like to welcome as well our partners, that without them none of this would be possible. So big round of applause as well for BCI, Microsoft, Johnson & Johnson, Amazon Web Services, Walmart, Suda, Papa John's, and of course our sponsor entity, Cowork Latam.
Perfect. our amazing sponsors. And also, guys, please help us to showcase this incredible startup and this great event. Tagging us, please, at Startup Chile and using the hashtag DemoDaySup.
Okay, so before we start with the pitches of the day, I would like to invite Gabriel Lara from Good Meal, our entrepreneur that's going to be speaking to you and giving a little words. So Gabriel, please come up. Good Meal, just so you know, has been through the Build, Ignite, and Growth program, so they are our big star. So Gabriel, here, welcome.
Thank you. Hi, everyone, and thank you, all of you, for inviting me here today. And I want to let you know a bit more about what we do in Good Meal. So basically what we do is that we created a marketplace that connects people and connects businesses that have surplus food with people who want to rescue this surplus food. So this way we are helping these businesses to make money out of something that was going to be wasted. And we also help people like any of us that can buy like great food for lower prices. But most important of it, we're helping food from being wasted, and we're helping to help the environment. So like I was kind of remembering how was our first demo day. We've been part of the three first generations of the big program. First we were in Build 1, then we were in Ignite 2, and now we're part of Growth 3. So like we're really proud of that, and Startup Chile has been like a really important part of the progress of our company. So when they asked me if I could come here and talk today, I kind of started remembering how was our first demo day, and I was like really nervous because I had to speak, and we had to do the pitch in 3 minutes. Like I can speak in English, but sometimes it's really hard to being able to express an idea in only 3 minutes. And our team were really competitive, so we made sure we had like a really good presentation, and we wanted to show like the best numbers, and we practiced the pitch a lot. And it was also during the quarantine, so we had to do it from the computer from home. And I remembering like knocking on our neighbor's door to ask them if they could make less noise, because like they were doing some construction, and we had like 2 Wi-Fis just to make sure, just in case the connection would not work, just to be sure that we had like a backup plan. So we did the pitch, and the pitch was actually really good. We won the award of the most investable startup. And it was actually really good for us because it drew a lot of attention, like media and newspapers. And that month we actually had the downloads of the app times 8 compared to the previous month. So the impact was really good for us, and we felt kind of amazing, and we just had got accepted also in the Ignite program as well. So we were feeling really good. We had just also closed a partnership with Starbucks, which was like a big client for us. And we kind of started getting caught up in this, you know, like in looking all the time at our metrics and how much we were growing and all of that, like kind of our unit economics. And I think that at some point we started like kind of to forget about the purpose of what we were doing. And like we sometimes didn't even realize that 1 month we had saved, I don't know, 10 or 20 tons of food from being wasted. And I think it's really important for the startups that are here, that are being part of the Build 1 program, that they don't forget about why are they doing this, why it's important, why their company is important to the world. And I really think that's something that you guys have to keep in mind, and that will keep you kind of in a good track, that will keep you focused, and that will, like in the difficult times or when you have to make difficult decisions, will make sure that your priorities are done okay. So I think this sounds kind of cliche, but now you're part of the Startup Chile family, and I think that's an amazing asset. I hope you can keep all the good connections. And for example, for us, it's a real clear example that we started a partnership with one of these generations startups, and thanks to them, we're going to install refrigerators with artificial intelligence in supermarkets, so we stop and we avoid food from being wasted. And I think that's amazing, and that's great about what Startup Chile creates. So I wanted to tell you that. I wish you a lot of luck today and hope you have a great demo day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gabriel, for those amazing words. Good Meal is our first big startup. Build 1, Ignite 2, and Growth 3. So right through all of our programs, amazing and inspiring words for all the amazing entrepreneurs. So guys, let's get this demo day started. Do you want to hear some startups? Yeah, very good, amazing. So I am very honored to present the first startup of the day. This startup is from Chile, from the lifestyle and entertainment industry. It is a B2C platform where cyclists can register and legally trade their bikes in the fastest and safest way in the market. Please give a warm welcome to Augusto Errázuri from BIKFY.
Hello, can you hear me? Well, before we start, I want to thank the whole team of Start-Up Chile. You guys are awesome. The program is amazing. We're very lucky to have this program in our country. So let's give a big round of applause to Start-Up Chile. Thank you, guys. And now we can go on with the pitch. So, hello, my name is Augusto Errázuri, and I am the CEO of BIKFY. Buying and owning a used bike is tough. Despite the value and the large size of the bike industry in the world, there is one common problem among countries: informality and lack of regulation in used bikes due to the non-existence of an official bike register. This gives space to high level of robbery, lack of financial services, slowness in sales, and risky trading for cyclists. The good news is that BIKFY has arrived a few months ago, and BIKFY is a B2C platform where cyclists can register and legally trade their bikes in the fastest and safest way in the market. We aim to regulate and formalize the used market, promoting a happy life for people and a happy planet. How it works? Just need to log in as a user, then you can register your bike for free. You can check and fill up information regarding services. You can make a complaint in case your bike is stolen. You can sell, legally transfer, and pay through BIKFY, avoiding fraud and payment issues. And finally, you can check insurances and financing products according to your needs. As you see, BIKFY is more than a platform, it's an ecosystem for cyclists. Let's see the market. There is a yearly achievable global market of $5.3 billion for imports. However, what isn't known is the local bike production in each country, and its current stock, which certainly will increase this number. When we see the local figures, there is an import increase of 23% between 2016 and 2019, and also out of our 3.5 million functional bikes estimation, we are chasing down the high-end bikes, which represent 7% in volume and 40% in value, and this means 250,000 bikes. Our business model is split. As B2C, we currently charge the buyer for the transfer, and in the next week we will be adding an extra fee for those payments made in BIKFY, as we allow them to use credit and debit cards, and also by the midterm we would like to launch the first bike service recommender in the world. As B2B, we monetize our channel, intermediating insurances and financing products, and also by the end of the year we would like to have a marketplace in production. Traction. We launched 8 months ago, and we have been achieving different milestones. The most important one is the partner collaboration with the main bike stores Chile, also the acceleration program of Start-Up Chile, the launch of Club BIKFY with more than 25 great brands offering discount to our users, and some strategical partner agreements for commercializing insurances and financing. All of this together allow us to gather users monthly up to 4,873 by the end of June. However, our milestones look forward to have 50,000 by the end of the year. We have a great team to address this challenge because we are part of this industry, we are passionate about bikes, technology, and data, and we truly believe that we can make them work all together towards the industry improvement. Me, as the CEO, with a deep background in AI and finance, Domingo, as the COO, extremely passionate about entrepreneurship, Tomás, as the CTO, with a long experience in tech ventures, and Juan Brown, top 10 of his class, as the data scientist analyst. Thank you very much.
Yay! Thank you so much, Augusto. That was an awesome pitch, and congratulations on all the milestones you have achieved. So now we have the round of questions from our judges. So whoever wants to go, feel free to take the mic and ask Augusto a question.
Hi, Augusto. Thank you. I did not understand the B2B business model. Who are your clients, and could you explain me a little bit more?
Of course. Thank you, Loretta, for the question. As B2B, we are a channel for insurance companies, for tech ventures, fintechs, or any lending money company that wants to lend money for buying bikes, we offer our channel so they can provide their offer and their products to our users. So that is, and we of course we monetize that, intermediating the money lending transaction and also the selling of insurances products.
Okay, so do we have any more questions, or is that okay for BIKFY? Okay.
I could ask or add, and what is the protection that you have in your innovation platform or ecosystem?
You mean legally or?
I think like it's innovation, and what is the I don't know the limits to someone else to copy?
Of course. Well, I think that we don't have like a proper intellectual property that no one else can repeat it or or replicate. Sorry, but I think that we already position ourselves as the only one in this racing. So I think that we are somehow competing this race by our own, as we are the only one providing this kind of services. And everyone in the industry, starting with the main partners, dealers, and everyone knows us as the official bike register. So I think that even when we do not have like some special software that no one else can replicate, we have put already ourselves as the only one. So I think that is our main strength here.
Thank you, Augusto.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you so much, Augusto, and thank you, Loreto, for the questions. So now moving on to the second pitch of the day. This startup couldn't make it here today, but we're going to have the video online. So, also from Chile, but from the legal and data protection industry, this is a startup that is a DocuSign for LATAM. So everybody, please a big round of applause for Benjamin from Firmex.
You probably know what's this place. This is the notary public. Energy, time, lines. It's a huge problem. You know that going to a notary public in person generates losses only in time of $6 billion in LATAM. Only in time. This is without considering fees for parking, gasoline tolls, and environmental impacts. And our solution? We're digitizing the notary publics in the region so that every company and people can obtain the certification in one single click. How we do it? This is our product. We have 3 pillars. We have the self-service for SMBs, we have the APIs for big enterprises, and we are developing the B2C so that everyone can obtain the notary public certification in one click. This is the self-service portal for SMBs. A company goes to his dashboard, they upload the document, put the information of every person that will sign the document, like DocuSign. Everyone receives the document, they sign. How they sign? With clave única del Estado. We are connected to the government. And finally, Notary Public certificate the document. The market size is huge. Only in Latin America, without considering Brazil, we have a market size of $6 billion. Why? Because we have different industries. We have banks, marketplaces, insurance, real estate, legal, etc. Our clients love us. Today, we already have more than 40 clients specifically for real estate, legal, banks, and insurance. In only 8 months, we did a lot. We developed a product, we launched a product, we already have more than 40 clients, we have more than $45,000 in incomes. We are part of the InsurTech and PropTech Chilean group. We already raised $250,000 between angel investors and Start-Up Chile, and now we are in the ENG program. Our growth projection, this year we want to finalize opening 2 more countries. We're already developing the staff with notary publics there, and having $500,000 in incomes. We are the founders. Arturo Mantinetti, he was senior software engineer of Mercado Libre. He was technical part of Tempo. and Lollapalooza. Juan Eduardo Nogueroles, our COO, have a lot of experience managing and developing companies like HSBC, Mafia, and Citigroup, and I'm the CEO. I work in Yandex, Uber, and I'm advisor of startups. Our vision is to be the DocuSign for Latin America so that every person and company can obtain a notary public certification in one click. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Benjamin could not be here with us today, so in case any of you want to connect with them, will be more than willing to make that connection for you guys in case you have any questions. So thank you to the Firmex team. And now we are going to the third startup of the day. Once again, from Chile, in the retail industry, we have a startup that is transforming cabinets, fridges, and commercial establishments into autonomous points of sales with cameras and artificial intelligence. Please, a big round for Sebastián Muñoz from Reite.
Hello everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Oh, see ya. Hello everyone, my name is Sebastián Muñoz and I am the CEO of Reite. Our mission is to save people's time by making their lives easier. And to do so, we attack a very big problem, and that is the lines are extremely expensive. In fact, an average person spends more than 2 years of their life waiting in line. Additionally, 10% of retail consumers live without purchasing anything because of queues and waiting times. This means that last year, the Chilean retail industry lost an approximately of $5 billion in sales. At Reite, we attack this problem by taking the friction out of the buying process and transforming it into an easy and fast process, where the client just has to scan a QR code to start purchasing, then they take the products that they want to consume, and finally, they just leave, receiving the ticket with what they bought and without having to check out. So how we do this? Through cameras and artificial intelligence. We implement them in cabinets and fridges, and we transform them into mini intelligence points of sales. In this way, we can streamline the purchasing process, we connect the physical space with the digital space to cover more points of sales, and we bring analytics just like an e-commerce, where you know who buys what product, how long do they take on deciding, and if they took a product but then decided to put it back. And also, if we take this technology further, we can transform an entire store into an autonomous and intelligent store. And also, we can transform these losses into potential earnings. The market size of this is huge. The Latin American market is valued at more than $1 billion and constitutes a great opportunity because of its growth, size, and absence of great players. There are other players in this market as well, but they all lack of the scalability and customizability that we can offer with our technology. Before we came to this program, we had a little bit more than a prototype. Now we have a lot of institutions and organizations that have helped us and trust us to develop and improve our solution. And also we have now real clients, we are scaling sales, and we are opening to retail the next week with the help of Good Meal. We have a very strong team. We are 5 engineers from the University of Chile, which was precisely where we met several years ago. We have experience leading AI, computer vision, data science, and finance projects, and we all differ a lot, but where we truly complement each other is in our motivation and commitment to push this company forward. And we are convinced that this future, this technology, is inevitable, so let us save people's time and make their lives easier. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Seba. That was awesome, and congratulations on all you've grown. It's amazing to see all of that.
Thank
so
you.
now moving on to the questions to our judges. If you have any questions, the microphone is open.
Sebastián,
Yeah.
could you tell us more about your competitors, please?
Yeah, so there are other solutions such as RFID solutions. The problem of this is that they have to add a tag RFID to each product, and each tag costs an approximately of 100 to 250 Chilean pesos. And that is not that scalable and not affordable because you have to add one tag to each product, and that is also exposed to vulnerabilities because if one person wants to like steal something, they just have to take the tag from the product.
Hi, Sebastián. I think that my question is a kind of follow-up question. But how do you manage the risk of the product being stolen? I mean, do you foresee any kind of collaboration with the law enforcement authorities in the future for the shoplifters?
Could you explain a little bit more your question?
I mean, what will happen when you figure it out that somebody is stealing one of their products? Are you going to create a database? Are you going to report the police?
Yeah. So we create a database of the people that don't pay for the system, but also to protect against those attacks. We validate the card before the person starts to purchase. So if the card is not valid, we do not open the store.
Okay, so do we have any more questions? Okay, let's go.
What could be the differentiation with Amazon Go Grocery?
Yeah, so the main difference is that Amazon Go provides, and they are the owners of the technology, and they are also the owners of the store. We are going to be the provider of this technology to transform any store into an intelligent store. So we are just going to be a provider, but the store is going to be of the retail company.
Okay, thank you so much. Time is up for the questions. So thank everybody who asked the question, and Sebastián for sharing Reite. Now, staying in Chile and also from the retail industry, we have a startup that digitizes the funeral market to deliver a full range of digital product services to families and companies in a transparent, secure, and online way. So now I would like to leave with you Andro from Funerariapp.
Hello everyone, my name is Andro Valdenegro. I'm the founder and CEO at Funerariapp.cl. I want you to ask yourself, if you lose a loved one today, will you know the steps you must take? Probably not, because we usually face this kind of situation without any warning, by surprise. So probably you will go to Google, try to find some answers, but then you will realize that there is so many options in the market that the 70% of the funeral market is not selling online, and you only have 48 hours to make all your decisions next to your family. So how can we make such a complex process a little bit easier? That's why Funerariapp.cl was born, the first marketplace that connects families and companies to funeral solutions. Now families can quote, compare, and hire these kind of services just in a few minutes. Our business model is very simple. Funeral solutions pay a commission per every sale they get through our marketplace, and the companies will pay a monthly fee per every coworker that is under our funeral assistant coverage. However, there is many other options we want to try for business lines in the future. The global market is about $150 billion, but our main goal is to reach Mexico and Colombia by the next year. So since the beginning of the Start-Up Chile program, we have launched our first marketing campaign. We have closed 5 corporate agreements with companies such as Copec, Carosi, and Starken that give us reach to more than 25,000 workers that now are under our funeral assistant coverage. By the Q3, we will make our first capital raising that will be used to explore new markets and also to reach product market fit. Because as you can see, we have found already the secret sauce to bring people and to bring traffic into our webpage, but now it's time to get our product to the next level. So to accomplish this huge challenge, we need a very strong team. That's why next to Albert, Catalina, and Vladimir, we are covering the key areas for the success of this project, such technology, sales, communications, and business development. However, we are not alone. We have an amazing team of advisors that give us that extra mile we need to make this business grow. So if you want to know more about how we are changing a very traditional market, you can contact me, and I would like to let you a short message that represents what I have learned from this amazing project. The only thing we know is that we are going to die, and we are going to use Funerariapp.cl. So let's live. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Andro, for that presentation. Incredible progress. So do we have questions from our judges? Please.
Hi. What motivates you to go into this area and field?
Yes, so the storytelling is very special because my partner was living a lost with her grandmother, his grandmother. So we start learning about the process, and then we realized that the market is very, very traditional, that it's very difficult for people like us to make the final decision to choose the provider. There's many options in the market, and funeral homes do not sell online, so you have to go presentially to many places, and you spend many time, long hours. So that's why we decided to use our experience, digitize the market, and start changing the way of so many people that live this through the year.
Perfect. Do we have time? Yes? Yes. Go ahead.
Could you tell me more about the alliance that you have with Copec,
Sure.
the established companies, please?
So our B2B line is split in two kind of customers. The first one is companies that want to give to their coworkers, to their workers, a benefit that help them and their families when they have a loss. And also the other kind of customer is insurance companies. So for the workers, we give them a package of benefits that is covering in a 360 degrees the need that someone has, and that includes a money coverage, medical coverage, psychologists, and also legal. So the same we reply for insurance company who wants to give their insurance people these kind of benefits inside of the insurance they buy.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Andro, for your presentations.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Perfect. So, guys, we're going to the fifth startup of the day. How is the energy? Are we good? Very good. Amazing. So, once again, from Chile in the retail industry, we have a startup that is connecting groups of neighbors with suppliers and brands through a collaborative purchase, achieving big savings. Please, a big welcome to Joaquin Techmeyer from TRIBBU.
Okay. Now, what do they have in common? Inflation, and those are one of the products most affected by it. But this started even before the pandemic, with the constant rise of the cost of living in the region, where the main expense is on food. With the pandemic, it only got worse, with increases up to 35% in food prices. And study says that in the upcoming days will be even worse. As a society, we must seek how to solve these big problems. And that's why TRIBBU is born, a platform that delivers a supply alternative much cheaper than the market, connecting groups of neighbors with suppliers and brands through collaborative purchases. How it works? Through time window periods, we collect your purchases and those of your neighbors. That allows us to order in bulk and improve our prices considerably. Then, the purchases are sent to your condo. With TRIBBU, you access to big savings, quality products, you don't pay for shipping, and you help your neighbors accessing those benefits. Our sum represents the 2% of Santiago population, which translates into $10 million of incomes per year. Trela is our main competitor. Do a similar model. What is our main difference? They are like Couponatic or Groupon. They rotate their promotion for users. We, in the other side, give the same products every week, giving stability to the user. Why your team? Because we are aligned on our purpose to make positive impact through entrepreneurship. Also, because we are aligned on our own experiences on developing IT projects. From November onward, we started to show our solution to the world, highlighting milestones like being selected in Start-Up Chile, achieving to do a successful pilot with our grandma, and also being selected for a program in Silicon Valley, in which we will have the possibility to pitch to investors and VCs from there. In this period of time, we have tested with more than 60 real users and achieving these metrics. In 12 months from now, we will be improving mainly on usability, automatization, and to know more about our users. Since 2015, group buying apps have been booming in Asian countries with the likes of Pinduoduo, WeBuy, and GoBillion. And recently, in Brazil with Trela, all raising big funds. Also, most of them have been already backed by Y Combinator. That's why it's the right moment and the right time to be part of TRIBBU. The future is collaboration.
Congratulations. Thank you so much for your pitch. That was amazing. So now we have 2 minutes for our judges to ask you some questions.
I didn't get it properly. And why you don't pay for shipping?
Because if you buy with your neighbors, it's one delivery for 20 people.
Okay.
That's why.
You share the payment
Exactly.
for shipping.
You buy through a window of period like from Friday to Sunday, and then the shipping went in Tuesday. So you pay with your other neighbors to have only one shipping, and in this case, the supplier cost it. So you don't pay for shipping.
Okay.
It's prorated, how to say it.
And do you have just one user per community?
No. It's like we have two users. One, the individual users, and also the communities. We see like two components, because some communities works different with another communities, because we have difference on the socioeconomic, on where they are, and so mainly we have users. For all the metrics, we have users, but for us, it's better to see it like communities and users, because that we can access or take insight more accurately.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Loreto, for your question, and Joaquin for your pitch. Now, moving on to the marketing and media. To the marketing and media industry, we have a startup that automates the process of finding the perfect match between influencers and companies based on series of parameters and necessities. So everybody, please welcome Paulina from pinUp.
¿Cómo se así nomás? Okay. Hello. You tell me.
Whenever you're ready, you can go.
Okay. Imagine if you could come with the perfect message to your target audience through the largest community of influencers in Latin America. That's what we do at pinUp. We connect companies with influencers. Hello, I am Paulina, I am the CEO, and our purpose is that every person around the world can be a positive influence. 61% of brands find it difficult to connect with relevant influencers for their campaign. It takes a lot of time to contact each one, you have to negotiate to reach an agreement, and you have no way to make sure that the influencer is going to make the deal as committed. This is why we decided to create pinUp, to help companies increase their sales and position their brands by connecting them with thousands of influencers in a reliable, transparent, and efficient way to reach their target audience. How it works? Companies upload their advertising opportunities on the platform, and pinUp make them visible to thousands of influencers segmented according to the brand's need. On the other hand, the influencers take the deal and receive the product, service, or payment in exchange for advertising on their social media. Influencer marketing is stronger than ever by growing 30% every year. It went from 1.7 billion in 2016 to project 16 billion only this year. Our business model is very simple. We charge companies a commission depending on the type of advertising done by the influencer. On average, we charge $16 per deal. Ayi, she's the other co-founder. She has over 4 years of consulting experience and in digital marketing, and she's in charge of operation. I have over 4 years of experience in product development and data analysis, and I'm in charge in sales. Diego is our CTO, Javier our CMO, and Matias our CFO. Since we launched 1 year ago, we already have achieved more than 1,400 deals, 100,000 in total revenue. We have been growing 45% in sales month over month. As you can see, our biggest growth in sales has been the last 4 months thanks to Start-Up Chile. And also we have more than 1,500 influencer registered. We have impact in more than 20 companies, big ones and also SMEs. And we already have been validated by the press. Our latest news, our expansion to Mexico and also Peru, and being selected to the IGNAT program. By the end of the year, we want to achieve more than 3,000 influencers signed up, have more than 2,500 deals, and completely successfully complete our pre-seed round. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paulina, for that presentation. Do we have questions from our judges?
Yeah, I can take it. If you want to contact, here it's there.
What could be the barrier for being copied?
The what? Sorry?
The barrier.
Okay. So we are generating a predictive model. This algorithm is called Marilyn, as our pinup girl, favorite pinup girl. This model creates the best match between companies and influencers based on a series of variables and parameters. So when we publish and offer a campaign, we already have this algorithm working, and this offer only can see the influencers that are much more like according to the brand's needs. So that is the product, the start product for pinup.
This is important to show in the...
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
How do you measure the success of the campaigns?
Okay, so we have different type of clients who has different type of goals for their campaign. So we use UTMs, and also with an API, we extract the information of Instagram, and we can see how many people saw the story or the advertising, how many codes. We also have codes personalized for each influencer, so we can make the impact to the sales, the growth in sales. And yes, from a link to track the impact on the sales, or an API that extracts all the data from the social network that we are using, Instagram or TikTok.
Thank you so much, Paulina, for your presentations. Thanks to the
Thank
judges
you.
for the questions. So guys, our 7th startup of the day from Chile, also in the marketing and media industry. This startup digitalizes the small grocery store brands, providing transactional market data and commercial incentives. Please, a warm welcome to Cristóbal Rivas from Promo Almacén.
All right, thank you. 17 years. That's the time I've been working between production companies, brands, and small grocery stores. During all this time, brands have been looking for a transactional data source to let them find opportunities, market opportunities. But along all this time, brands have not found any. And that has been mainly because of 2 reasons. The first one is that every solution has been technologically too sophisticated for a non-digitalized community. And number 2, the store owners have not been considered in the revenue equation. So Promo Almacén brings a solution to that, digitalizing the store-brand commercial relationship in a simple and effective way. We use a very easy-to-use app where brands can pay stores for different marketing promotions or purchase incentives, just as they do with supermarkets. At the same time, stores share with us their transactional data. So we built a database so that brands can find their opportunities with us. We do this by getting
authorization from the stores to download their detailed information from their invoices from the SII. So Promo Almacén will take sales management to the next level by giving a tool to brands to target specific incentives so that they can get the sales and profit opportunities for both brands and stores. Our market, although we haven't calculated our market size yet, we know we're addressing the sum of 4 different markets: the market data market, the B2B data market, the consumer goods market, and the brand's promotional activation budgets market. Our revenues. Our app is free for stores, so our revenues come from the brand side. Incentives and promotions run through our app, so we're planning to charge a fee for them in the future. But right now, we are charging a fixed fee per each product category that brands ask us information for. We're also charging a 5% fee for every sale that goes through our marketplace. Our traction. After developing successful pilots with big brands, we launched our product to market and acquired Watts and all of its brands as our first client. After that, we already had 350 users in our app, and we decided to launch our marketplace, to add a marketplace to our app. Recently, we've agreed to collaborate with Retail and Figozzo, which is a Growth 3 company here at Start-Up Chile as well, to collaborate to acquire new users. And right now, we're negotiating with these brands to work with us. These are our traction numbers. And this is our team. Jose Luis, Natalia, and me have different experiences, but together we have the vision of what consumer product companies and stores need. So we have the vision to take Promo Almacén to the next level.
Okay, time is up.
Okay, remember to choose Promo Almacén for extension.
Yes, thank you so much, and congratulations on all that traction. So now, moving on to the questions. Judges, do you have any questions for Cristobal and Promo Almacén?
Please, more information about your technology that you are developing to connect, both sides of the transaction.
On one side, it's Promo Almacén. It's a tool to communicate with the stores. So in that side, we needed a tool that was easy enough to use for every store owner, as they are a non-digitalized community. And on the other side, until now, we've developed a database, and we've developed the ability to transform the XMLs that we download from the SII into a database that's useful for the brands. That's it.
Okay, thank you so much, Rodrigo. Do we have any more questions?
Mostly are not formalized business. How can you resolve this issue?
The thing is that they are not formalized like in the sales part. I mean, when they sell, you are right that some of them don't have a boleta to sell, but on the purchase part, when they purchase, they all the time they purchase in big companies or distributors, and they are formalized. So we are downloading the data from them. Okay, so thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the question, Loreto, and Cristobal for sharing Promo Almacén with us. So now moving on to the logistics. A big round of applause, please. Okay, so now moving on to the logistics, transportation, and storage industry. We have a startup that is a disruptive way of doing third-party logistics using spaces available in stores or houses, apartments across the city. So everybody, a big round of applause for Ignacio from Tienda House.
Thank you. Okay, how's everyone doing? Amazing pitch so far. Okay, let's go. Tienda House, smart logistics. There is a huge market pain. E-commerce boomed during the pandemic, and it's projected to grow 30% for the next 3 years. But in an unprecedented fact, there is no vacancy whatsoever, and everything is backordered until late 2024. Does it mean that e-commerce cannot grow anymore? No, we have to rethink the way we do logistics. That's why Tienda House. Why Tienda House? Because we are the one-stop shopping solution for e-commerce logistics. Because we do storage, we do fulfillment, and we do last mile. we do it in a same day, under 6 hours promise. How do we do it? We leverage empty spaces in houses, mom-and-pop stores across the city, so we can create a collaborative network of dark stores. Why do we do it like this? Because it's quicker, cheaper, and scalable. And also because we create a positive impact by allowing people to make some extra money on their empty spaces. Where do we stand in the value chain of e-commerce? We are in between the e-commerce itself and the last mile delivery supplier. For our service, we charge the e-commerce between 10 and 15% of its sales, plus a flat shipping rate. But how we really add value to the customers? We do business intelligence, and we turn data into sales. How do we do that? We tell them when, where, and how much their customers are spending. And this is a huge market. Worldwide, it's over $1,500 billion, and LATAM only, it's $31 billion. We are growing fast. We have grown over 700% year to date. Our orders, on average, have been delivered under 4 hours, and our average revenue per order has grown over 1,600% during the year. And we have had some major milestones within our tenure in Start-Up Chile. We have grown our customer base and our revenue in over 400%. We have become part of a vast network of entrepreneurs and founders, and we have enabled over 100 million Chilean pesos in sales for our customers. We have a dream team that allows us to reach everything we want to. There is Seba, our CEO, a lawyer, an entrepreneur with 10 years of experience, myself, 15 years of experience in logistics and supply chain, Jime, with 10 years of experience in management control and operations, and Gonza, our CTO, IT specialist with 10 years of experience in business intelligence and data architecture. So the invitation is, don't miss the logistic revolution. Join Tienda House.
Thank you, Ignacio. Ignacio, if you can join me here, please. Perfect. So, judges, do we have any questions for Tienda House?
Can you go over the deal flow for how a customer goes to you and
okay. So what we do is we reach e-commerce individually, and we do an asset in terms of how they're doing it now, and we show them our option where they can be spread across the city in our Punto House, so they can be closer to the end customers, and then we work with them to know exactly where their end customers are and how much they spend. We start developing this data analytics, and that way we put them very, very close to those customers so they can make specific promotions, or they can move inventory or whatever they want to do directly with their customers. This is aimed to develop the direct-to-consumer channel, which exploded during the pandemic.
But I mean, but on the other side, on the storage side.
On the storage side, what we do is when we open a Punto House, we pay them according of what they're moving. So they get part of our income. It's a variable one, so there's a small fee just for keeping the space available, and there is an extra fee on each product they move. So they can get up to 25% of whatever it is we are selling.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ignacio, for your presentation. Thank the judges. A big round, please, for Ignacio. So, guys, we have 2 more startups, and we finished this first block of the day. From Chile, in the financial and services industry, we have a startup that is an online financial advisor, so that helps people make smart money decisions. Please welcome Ventura Sanchez from Refy.
Gracias. Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Ventura Sanchez, co-founder of Refy, a financial advisor that helps people make smart money decisions. Here we go. How would you feel if you needed 1/3 of your income to pay for your mortgage, another third to pay for loans that you got after you bought your home, had 3 kids that need to go to school, get dressed, visit the doctor, etc., etc.? This was the situation of our first user. So we wonder, how did he and all these people get into this kind of trouble? Well, it turns out that financial products are difficult to understand for most of people, and this makes them hard to manage and hard to compare. For example, did you know that 88% of people in Chile accept the first mortgage offer they receive? Or that 60% of people that fail in their mortgage application stop and cease their search for mortgages? This means a lot of money is left on top of the table. And what are we doing in Refy to help solve this problem? We are building a platform that matches users in search for mortgages with lenders using an algorithm. It works like this. Our users receive a credit report with feedback on their application. Then users that have a match are contacted by a mortgage expert that recommends the best product in the market for them. This service is completely free for the user, as we charge the banks or the lenders a fee for the leads that are qualified and we take to them. Oops. Okay. The market is one of the biggest out there with little innovation. In Latin America, there are $462 billion in mortgage stock, which it's a lot. We're building a network, and we are very excited to be working with big brands to change the way people get mortgages. As we help their customers find mortgages, their feedback is leading our product development, and their products is expanding the scope of the recommendations we can give to our users, and this is generating network effects. We are generating revenue with more than 1,000 users each month and a network of more than 30 active partners. Our next steps are growing this network and automating the lead generation process in Refy. How are we going to do this? With this amazing team of co-founders I have, I'm really grateful for them. Santiago is our chief data officer, Santiago. He's building a recommendation system along with Ignacio, who is our experienced CTO. Andres is in charge of growth. He's an experienced entrepreneur with background in artificial intelligence. And I'm Refy CEO. I have background in banking and finance, and I'm in charge of product development. This is Cristóbal, our first user I told you about. What he didn't know in the past was part of his problem, because he didn't know that he could refinance his mortgage to pay out his other loans and lower his financial load in more than 50%. I want you to join us in our mission to help more people like him make smarter money decisions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ventura. A big round of applause. So congratulations on all of your traction as well. So now moving on to the questions. Our judges, do we have any questions for Ventura?
Yes. How do you compete with the other actors within the industry that are offering a solution that could be quite similar to your solution?
Yeah, there are other actors in the industry that offer something that's similar, but there are none like Refy because of two main reasons. One is that we integrate with our partners, the network you saw there, which gives us a very good and constant distribution channel of people interested in buying homes. And on the other hand, we have a mix of technology with human contact. Our users are contacted by a mortgage expert that uses the technology developed by Refy to give the best recommendation possible.
And how do you reach those users? What type of channels do you use to get to them?
The main distribution channel we're using today is our network. Real estate companies, agents, people that are in touch with people buying homes. That's which we integrate in their networks, in their websites, for example.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Do we have any more questions? Okay, thank you, Ventura.
Thank you.
So now moving on to the last startup of this first block. Also from the finance service industry, we have a startup that is the only digital wallet able to pay in any physical or digital store, and it works with any phone, helping people to manage all their money in one single place. So everybody, please welcome Pablo from Conomy.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Let's start?
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. I will tell you a sad story. In the last 3 years, the number of cards per capita has increased almost 70%, and now Latin Americans manage on average 4.9 different cards per person. And there is a strong and negative relationship. While more cards you use to pay, less financial control do you get. Even with that, Latin Americans manage on average another 10 different financial products. As you can see, our money is disconnected, and staying in control of our finance has become hard and expensive. But how much expensive do you think it is? Let me recap a little. Gen Z has more debt than any other generation in history. Latin Americans are overwhelmed by the credit card expenses, and this debt is not only impacting their finance, but also their lives. The problem is too big right now, and Conomy born to solve that. Conomy is the place where personal finance come together. Across a magic card and an application, in a simple way, you can manage all your money from all your different cards and save while you do it. There is no need to deposit your money to Conomy. You just pay with your Conomy card, and instantly, we charge your expenses to your selected card. It's like magic. Conomy is the only digital wallet which is able to pay in any store and works in any phone because it's all cards in one. Additionally, it has a saving and budgeting toolkit to be always on control of your money. And Conomy teaches you financial good habits too. As I said before, Conomy is the only digital wallet which is able to pay in any store and works in any phone because it's all cards in one. We are two founders, and Pablo and my co-founder is Felipe. We met each other for longer than 15 years, and together we have more than 8 years of experience on marketing and branding, mobile solutions, and of course, digital payments. Now we lead a team of 8 guys working in Conomy in a daily way. And also we have 2 advisors, Maria Pastillet and Leonardo Soto. Our revenue model is divided by 3 different areas. The first one is our transactions. As issuer, every time a Conomy card is used to pay, we earn some money. The second one is our membership. Our application is free for everyone, but we offer a premium membership as well. And the third is investing. Our potential market, considering Latin Americans with daily internet access and clients of at least 2 bank institutions, are close to 140 million people, and annually represents more than $69 billion on profit, just considering our transactional incomes. Until now, we have a partnership with MasterCard and UPayment. Also, we raised our pre-seed round with national and North American VCs, and we have a waiting list with more than 2,000 people waiting the public launch of Conomy. We are not just another bank. We truly believe the future of finance is not a better bank, it's something different, and Conomy is something different. Join us and help us to build a better financial world for Latin America. Thank you.
Thank you, Pablo, for that presentation. So, do we have questions? Perfect. Asim, go ahead.
Hi, can you comment a little bit more about the benefits of the premium membership for the users?
Yes, the benefits are you can save for more goals, and you have a better cashback for your spending. This kind of stuff where the premium membership. Thank you.
Perfect. Any more questions?
Yes.
Loretta.
How can you compete with the digital cards?
With digital cards?
Yeah.
Digital cards only works to pay online or pay not in a physical way. If you have to pay with a digital card in a physical way, you need to NFC in your phone. And if your phone don't have NFC, you can't pay. Conomy can pay in any store, physically or remotely, digital or in person. As even for you, you can pay with Conomy. You don't need more technology, just your card, just your phone, whatever your phone it is.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that presentation. Thank you so much. So guys, we are at the end of our first block of pitches. It went by so fast. We want to thank the incredible entrepreneurs. Please a warm welcome, a warm applause for the entrepreneurs who gave amazing pitches.
Yes, Javi, that was an amazing first block of pitches. So now all our judges have evaluated, and at the end of the second block, remember, we will be awarding the 3 best startups of this demo day. So, of course, please a big round of applause for our judges that are here today, because without their knowledge and experience, none of this would have been possible.
Yes, we have some presents for our judges here today.
So
thank you so much.
Edison, Ignacio, and Loreto, thank you so much for being here today. And now, as Javi told you, we're going to go on a 10-minute break. And here on the World TV, you will also be able to see one of our startup capítulos. I'm sorry,
chapters.
So please stay tuned and have a nice little break. We'll see you back here in 10 minutes.
Back in 10, guys. Thank you so much.
Gloria y Rodrigo.
So please take your seats. Hey everyone, welcome back to the second block of pitches in our demo day for the Build 3 program. We are so glad to have you guys here for the second block of 10 incredible startups that are going to be pitching for all of you guys. We want to start by thanking once again our incredible partners, BCI, Microsoft, Johnson & Johnson, Amazon Web Services, Walmart, Suda, Papa John's, and of course our sponsor entity, Cowork Latam. Maga, are you ready for the next round of pitches?
Yes, Javi, I'm super ready and super excited to watch the second block of the pitches of today. But before we start, I would like to introduce to you our judges that will be joining us in the second block. So please, a big round of applause to Carmen Gloria Cárcamo, Deputy Chief of the Tendencies and Projects of Entel. So Carmen Gloria, if you want to say hi. We have Danelit Samayoa, the CEO and co-founder of Vivo. And we have Maximiliano Ortiz, the CEO and co-founder of Fapro. So welcome, guys. And also, we have Rodrigo, our Deputy Chief of Start-Up Chile. So Rodrigo, you already know him, but there you go. Okay, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Perfect, guys. So without further ado, we're going to start this second block of pitches. Stay tuned. Please tag us on @Startup Chile, #DemoDaySap. So guys, our first startup is from Chile in the health tech industry. This startup is the first smart SaaS used to buy medicine in Latin America. Please give a big round to Ricardo Susaeta from Búho.
Hello. Well, first of all, thank you very much for this opportunity. We're really happy and proud of being here, so thank you everybody that made this possible. In Chile, we can find price differences of up to 900% for the same medicine in different pharmacies. This means it is very important that you choose correctly where to buy. The problem is that due to the overwhelming amount of information regarding the stock and the prices of the product in different pharmacies, it is almost impossible for people to compare and choose correctly. And that is why, in Chile, 80% of the people do not compare prices before buying their medicine. And in a market where every year Chilean families spend more than $4.4 billion in medicine expenses, is a problem we have to solve now. And that is why we created Búho, the first SaaS platform with optimization in the purchase and delivery of medicines. So, instead of showing people information and making them choose, as other platforms do, we use the technology to help people to buy their medicine at the best price possible in an easy and simple way. For this, people only have to go inside our website, select the products they want to buy with their prescriptions, and then Búho will use a mathematical algorithm to compare the prices of the products and choose in which pharmacy you have to buy each product to minimize the total cost. Then we buy the products and we deliver them all in one single order. And if that wasn't enough, we allow people with recurrent needs to schedule upcoming orders to help them with their planification. Our team has the knowledge that is necessary to continue developing Búho, and we're working with 2 mentors that help us in other areas that are fundamental for Búho's success. Our revenue model consists in 3 independent incomes. The first is a sales fee we charge the pharmacies that participate in Búho, and currently we have a commercial contract with 6 pharmacies that are paying this agreed fee. The second is a small Búho fee we are charging our customers for the use of the platform, and the third is a delivery fee we also are charging the customers to cover our logistics cost. With this ongoing operation, we have been able to validate our business model and to complete more than 1,800 orders for people like us and for people living in institutions such as senior and children homes that are working with us. In total, we have had sales of over $150,000, and thanks to our algorithm, we have saved our clients more than $50,000 in medicine expenses. That together with a good valuation has allowed us to have a 70% of client recurrency. So, what is next? With the launch of the Búho platform last week, we're looking forward to extend our service so we can help everyone, including you, save money and time through Búho, the easy, smart, and simple way of buying your medicine. Thank you very much.
So much, Ricardo, for sharing Búho with us. Now, moving on to the questions, we have 2 minutes for the questions from our judges. So, judges, feel free to take the microphone.
Please.
I have a question. What are your next steps in Búho?
Our next steps in Búho, we already, as I told you, we have this, we launched our, we launched the platform. So our next step is to achieve the penetration in the market we're looking for in Región Metropolitana in this moment. For this, we have a strategic marketing strategy to get to clients and also B2B strategies to have form alliances with other industries, senior homes that we're talking with, and other industries, so we can get to more clients and achieve the expansion we're looking for. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was wondering about the 80% that you showed in the pharmacy. How much would that be actually? Like, how much would you charge to a pharmacy when you sell medicine?
What do you mean 80% of the revenues in the
yes,
future?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's a percentage we will charge, and it's a variation, depends on each of the pharmacies we will charge. It's a contract with them. Specifically, it's in between 9 and 11% of the value of the medicines that we buy with that pharmacy.
Awesome, thanks.
Okay, thank you so much for your questions, Dana and Max, and big round of applause for Búho. So
thank you very much,
Ricardo. Now, staying in the health tech and biotech industry, we have a startup that is a marketplace for home health services. We connect patients with a network of laboratories, vaccination clinics, pharmacies, and health professionals. So everybody, a big round of applause for Sebastián Castro from Simply.
Hello, everyone. Had you realized that more than 90% of the patient's time it's about waste, transportation, schedule, refund? My name is Sebastián Castro. I am CEO and founder of Simply, and we believe that home health services can revolutionize access to health in Latin America. Simply, it's a marketplace for home health services. We connect patients with a network of laboratory tests, vaccination clinics, pharmacies, and professionals. How it works. First, you select the service. Then you choose the date. And finally, you pay online. And that's it. From now, we take care of all. Simply, it's the Rappi for home health services. We offer an end-to-end experience for the patient, from the appointment to the refund. Everyone informs, patients, payers, and laboratories. In summary, the same price or less, and just for the 10% of the time. This market is huge. Just the laboratory test market in Latin America, it's about $14 billion and it's growing. How we make money? The laboratory tests pay us from 20 to 70% of the price of the test in commissions to Simply. We have a $40 of average ticket and a 40% of contributor margin earned till now. We started the last year with a low-code MVP, and now we have a fully operational prototype. We triple and double our main metrics since we started the Start-Up Chile program: patient attendance and referral medical centers. This is one of the most important things for us. We have a 9.8 score in NPS. What's next? This month, we launch our first B2C channel in Región Metropolitana and our first B2B2C channel in a second region in Chile in partnership with Clínica Andes Salud Concepción. And we are close to launch our first product with FONASA online voucher. This is just the beginning. If you didn't invest in any of them, don't miss the opportunity now. The bet is just to come. We are a very good mix between a startup ecosystem, technology, and a deeply knowledge of health industry. We would like to bring you back the value of your time. Our motto is don't waste your time, your money, or your health. Make it easy, make it simply.
Thank you so much, Sebastián, for that presentation. So, do we have questions from our judges?
Sebastián, so I didn't understand the difference between your users and your clients. Can you tell me more about that, please?
Yeah, we start with a model B2B2C when we find referral medical centers where we connect our platform
and our network of professionals that bring the service to their clients. So now we are open a second model, our B2C model, where we propose to the final customers, for the final patient, a value proposal with the service, and that's it. There are two models.
Perfect. More questions, guys? Dana, go ahead.
I was wondering, in the last slide, you had some startups that are already there. What's your main differentiator?
Yeah. I think we competed with the presential attendance. They are not our competition. I think we are in the same side of the problem. So, and between us, I think the main differentiation will be how we connect with the problem with the patients, and we can elaborate a value proposal that's suitable with their need. Because the health industry, it's mainly a real estate business. They need to monetize his square meter. So we are in a different model where we are technology companies that we can elaborate. Yo, okay?
Sorry. Thank you so much, Sebastian, for your answer and your presentation.
Okay.
So guys, our third startup of the second block. We have a startup from Chile in the developers and IT tools industry. This is a platform that automates, arranges, and centralizes wholesale processes between companies. Please, a warm welcome to Carlos Lucero from Loken.
Hi, we are Loken. Wholesales are completely different than normal sales. If you want to buy something, you need to enter to the website, but you don't see the products and prices. You need to send a form, an email, or make a call to know this information. Imagine you're a pizza restaurant and you want to buy an Italian food supplier. You enter to the website, you go to the wholesale part, but it sends you to a form, and it could take 72 hours to know this information. So the problem here is the waste of time processing orders. And the whole process is manual, so this brings low human errors, and due to the entry barriers brings lower sales to you. And imagine that 63% of sales teams' salaries are spent on solving manual tasks, like processing orders. So the solution for this is Loken, an all-in-one platform that automates, arranges, and centralizes the B2B buying and selling process between companies. We automate the whole process, we arrange the information, and the most important, we centralize all the sales channels in one platform. In our core, there's a B2B commerce, but we also integrate sales, email, and WhatsApp business in the platform. We synchronize the information of the supplier, like stock, products, and prices, and we assign a specific price list to each customer. Now, the same example as before, we go to the wholesale part, but now it's a new to Loken. You enter with your account, and you can see the product with stock and prices. Our target are small and medium-sized enterprises with recurring revenue. Now we are focusing on food suppliers who bill $50 to $500K monthly. And we are software as a service whose pricing is based on your monthly billing. And if you're a supplier, forget about processing orders manually from $200 per month. And our competitors, they don't centralize the sales channel. They're just boring B2B e-commerce. The team behind is the ideal because it's multidisciplinary and we have experience in our role. Pedro has a double major in business administration and design engineering. He's in charge of sales and finance. Daniel, he's industrial engineer and he's in charge of product development and technology. And myself, I also have a double major and I'm in charge of operations and marketing. Here is the traction in the Start-Up Chile. We start solving a giant problem. The global market size is $7.7 trillion and the annual growth rate is 18%. We have a functional product. We connect to different ERPs, and we have exclusive partnership with Contabilium, the biggest ERP in Argentina. We have 4 clients with more than 1,500 users. And we want the extension to focus on the commercial side. With that, we project to close 10 clients in September. That will give us the organic revenue to break even our current costs. And this is important. We closed recently a partnership with Werex. They have more than 25,000 suppliers in 4 countries, including Mexico. So they want to digitize their suppliers, and we're going to start first in Chile this year, and the next one we have plans to move to Mexico. So if there's any investor, let's monopolize the digitization of B2B sales in Latam. Thanks.
Yay, thank you so much, Carlos. That was awesome and right on time. So now, judges, do we have any questions for Carlos and Loken?
I have a question. Why the shops don't do the e-commerce platform with, for example, Shopify or WooCommerce?
Because they only focus on the competitors, they only focus on e-commerce, and a lot of the clients of our clients are very familiar with buying e-commerce in B2B. They prefer channels like WhatsApp and email. So that's our differentiation. We include the channels in our platform. We include sales emails and WhatsApp. So in one platform, you have all the channels.
And you pay for them just like in one single price, or different features that you are charging for different?
For now, is the one price, and we offer the platform with everything.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rodrigo and Max, for the questions, and Carlos for sharing Loken with us. Now, moving on to the HR and productivity industry, all the way from India, we have a startup that provides a decentralized, secured identification and verification system of employees and employers, enabling both employees and employers to make an informed and justified employment decision. So everybody, a big round of applause for Shri Karnag from kwickly-dot-app.
Hello everyone, this is Shrikar. Oh, sorry. Okay. 751 applications were received, and over the 4 months of period, 12 were offered and 0 joined the organization. That's a very common problem in every single organization today. Almost 56 resumes will be screened for one onboarding, and most of the candidates join. The actual skills of the candidate is completely different from the skills which were given on the resume, right? So that's why we introduced 6 rounds of interviews, just to justify the entire process. And once the candidate joins the organization, almost 15,000 USD are invested to verify, document, and onboard, and as well train the candidate. This is a journey of a job vacancy from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. So we invest almost 2 months to hire a single candidate. And once the candidate joins, 2 months for onboarding, and candidate themselves will take almost 2 months to adjust with the job role, right? And after that, they are productive. But in 12 months, they quit the organization itself. So basically for 12 months of productivity, the organization has invested 18 months. What do? We try to reduce 70% of your hiring phase, onboarding phase by 60%, getting ready kind of phase by 60%, in turn increasing your productivity by 33%. How do we do this? We try to solve this in 2 phases. One within the ecosystem and one within the organization itself. How do we do this? Let me introduce Quickly's timeline. So this is an immutable digital record system between the employee and employer. So what you are seeing here is one of the example of a candidate with his employment history. Every single block, what you see here is data or an event added by the authentic source itself. And when I say authentic source, that could be the university or the company or the current company itself. So every single event could be the joining of the company, appraisals, promotions, resignation, anything as such, right? And this information can be easily accessed by new company within next 3 seconds, once the candidate authorizes it. The next part is, we are solving within the organization by introducing process automation. That could be hiring, onboarding, training, and learning. All these modules are just create once and apply multiple times with 0 or minimal human intervention by reducing your 60% of onboarding time. Market is huge. Every corporate is our potential client. 305 million startups are created every single year. And sorry.
Time is up. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, Karnak, for that presentation. Do you have questions from our judges?
Hey, congrats. I would like to know about pricing. What's your business model?
Yeah, the business model is basically a subscription-based model with X number of data which can be accessed. As well, every subscription by default comes with the process automation. But anything additional will be on-demand kind of service. So for X amount, there is Y amount of data which can be accessed. So beyond that, it is on-demand kind of data access. We have not fixed the prices yet. We are still in the pre-revenue part.
Any other questions? No? Perfect. Thank you so much for your presentation. A big round, please.
Thank you.
So how is the energy, guys? A big round to all of you for being here. Very good. So now from Chile, we have a startup in the HR and productivity industry. This is an employability platform for digital careers that helps professionals take control of their professional development. Please a big round to Nicolás Herrera from Hireweb.
Okay. Hi, and welcome to Hireweb, where we discover and fulfill professional dreams to live personal ones. Do you know what is the most important decision you are going to take in your life? That is where to work. Because where you work defines your salary and defines what you spend your time. Basically defines the quality of your life. Here, I'm Nicolás Herrera, psychologist, talent manager, and career coach, and I can tell you that having the option of choosing a job is different of choosing the right one. 70% of professionals don't know their career path in their first years, and I have seen this many times when they took jobs that are not matched with their interest, causing frustration, low performance, delayed new skills, and high rotation for them and for companies. Nobody wins here, especially in a market that is stuck by the lack of these professionals. That's why we created Hireweb, a digital employability platform where we match the best digital talent to the jobs they love. How we do this? First, we discover what they want, what the market can offer. Then, they define the technology gap for their next step. And finally, they match great job offers that are aligned to their interest. This service is a free service because we want to attract, retain, and develop professionals. On the other hand, we have the talent marketplace where companies can search and send personalized invitations with the best technical match in minutes. Our business model is basically a B2B model with a subscription, with a 15 days free trial, with different options for different needs. Our milestones start 1 year ago, and since then we have our support of Cercotec, our first angel investor, and with the thanks of Start-Up Chile, we have just pivoted to solve the problem from the root, that is talent development. That's why we are not just another platform. We are here to change the experience of fear of professionals to the one of a hope of a skill quest development, with a simple UX platform, a personalized develop and match algorithm, and a complete digital skill framework and market information. Our MVP today have 1,400 professionals registered with 76 invitations with a 30% match. More than 50 companies registered and the alliance with the best bootcamps in Chile. Our A team is me as a CEO, Javier Rojas as CTO, doctor in computer science and postdoc, and Miroslav Pavlovic as a member of the International Digital Skill Framework, SFIA. How the future looks like? It looks great, because we are in the tech industry. We grow as technology grows. In Latin America, we have 1.2 million digital job offers from here to 2025, and in Chile, we have more than 13,000 companies that need this talent. Join us to boost digital talent, boost Latin America, boost Hireweb.
Thank you so much, Nico. Congratulations on all those milestones achieved. So now, do we have any questions from the judges for Nicolas?
Hey, so congrats. I was wondering about your competition.
Yes, we have different types of competition because we're not just, and we differentiate, we are not just the platform for the B2B. only for companies. We go to the professionals. Any other platform, you only go and search for a vacancy, for a job, and you postulate. Here, you are waiting for the companies find you. It's another value that we go to the professionals in this case, and not for the companies that is the traditional, because today we don't have enough professionals to the demand of the work.
There's time?
Yes, there's time for one more question.
Hi there. What about your traction? There's 50 companies registered.
Yes, as I said, we are in our MVP. We just pivoted just a few weeks ago, and they are in a free trial. With the next month, we are going to start the subscription mode with the professional we have. We have 9,000 professionals earlier, and now we have 1,400. So now we are going to subscribe so they can find the talent that they are searching.
Okay, thank you so much. That was time's up for the questions. So thank you, Ana and Rodrigo and Nicolas, for sharing with us. Now, all the way from Canada, from the travel and tourism industry, we have a startup that offers personalized travel calendars. So it means you can enter your destination, select the best attractions, and build an itinerary to plan your trip. So everybody, a big round of applause for Benjamin from Tripendar.
Hi there, my name is Ben Barber. I'm from Canada and I'm the CEO of Tripendar, the best tool for travel planning. I want to tell you about my trip to New York where I met my Chilean polola and how I planned that trip. I did what most millennials do. You go to Google, you search for things to do in New York, you scroll through tons of websites for information, you go to Excel to create an itinerary, and then Maps to figure out the best route. Before you know it, your plans for a dream vacation turn into a crazy puzzle that's impossible to put together. That's what inspired us to create a solution. We have Marco, who's worked as a software professor in Colombian universities and a consultant with startups. I've been the head of sales and marketing in international startups. I'm also the founder of the Chile account on Instagram with a community of over 200,000 followers. We also have Nico, who's worked in product with Corner Shop, and he's participated previously in Start-Up Chile as an entrepreneur. Our tool is a free platform where you can go and create an itinerary in just minutes. You can go to tripendar.com, choose your favorite activities, and create a calendar. You can use drag and drop, adjust activities, and select the mode of transportation that you prefer. We're also working on artificial intelligence that will put together the route for you in just one click. You can see here our free, sexy platform that we have for travelers like you. And if it's sexy and free, then how are we making money? Well, similar to Booking.com or Kayak, we charge a commission on travel services such as flights, accommodations, activities, and more. Our total addressable market worldwide, we're looking at over 200 million millennial travelers. Within Latin America specifically, we have over 22 million, and we want to reach 560,000 over the next 3 years. Plugging in these numbers with a modest 10% commission, we're looking at a projection of over $112 million from here to 2025. TripAdvisor would be the best known tool out there. However, the more relevant ones would be TripIt and Wonderlock, which is in Y Combinator. The issues there being a paywall to access features and also the lack of reservation systems and optimization. We started off last year interviewing over 400 travelers. This year we launched our MVP and we scaled to over 1,000 users already. We have over 140,000 destinations, users in 34 countries, and our week-over-week traffic growth is over 50%. Startup Chile has been incredible, connecting us with amazing people, and we have incredible mentors as well, including the ex-CEO of Air Canada Vacations. We're focused on market adoption through product-led growth with features such as calendar sharing, cheap flight alerts, affiliate programs, and also our online communities. We're looking for an extension of 3 months so we can continue with product development, growth in Chile, and expansion into North America. The next time you plan your trip, make sure you go to tripendar.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben, for that amazing presentation. So do we have questions from our judges?
Hey, so I was wondering, I saw you want to reach 5,000 users, and you already have in 34 countries. So how many users do you have in total right now?
We already have how many, you said?
No, you said, I'm sorry, it says you are going to reach 5,000?
Right.
There. Yeah.
Right.
So how many do you have so far?
So far, we've had over 1,000 visitors, users to our site. The calendar conversion is anywhere from 15 to 20%, where they actually go through and create the itinerary. The number we're looking there for users would be actually calendars created on the platform. And the number here for travel budgets, that's based on a $2,000 travel budget per user and a 1% conversion rate of the visitors there.
Awesome, thanks.
Hi, you show us your competition.
Sure.
How about your entry barriers?
Our entry barriers? Yeah, great question, actually. Entry barriers is interesting in the travel space. It's highly competitive. Google pretty much stacks the blocks against competitors who want to enter the space, and bigger competitors spend a lot on acquisition. And also the suppliers that connect us with airlines, hotels, tour operators, etc. Generally, they require a certain amount of user base in order to start working with you. So you need to have the demand in order to have the offer, which is a challenge for us. However, with our mentors, we have ex-CEO of Air Canada Vacations, who has a lot of leverage in the industry and has been very kind to us in connecting us with incredible people and important people as well, which has really helped us build connections. And we're already integrating a payment system through Hotel Beds API.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Please, a big round for Ben. So guys, we are all the way in Chile with the lifestyle and entertainment industry. This startup is a decentralized social marketplace where Latam culture workers can offer their artwork and services. So please, a warm welcome to Gonzalo Camps from Cooperativa Local.
Gracias. Hi, I'm Gonzalo, co-founder of Cooperativa Local. We approach the difficulties that Latin American artists and cultural businesses face to showcase and commercialize products, services, and events. Most difficulties take place on channels saturated with diluted exposure, unaffordable fees, and high rejection. If centralization inefficiencies were reduced, creative markets would be much bigger. Precisely, decentralized Web3 is the fastest growing opportunity of the creative economy. It is expected to add $28 billion to Latin America and grow 43% annually this decade. So it is exciting that during Build Free, Cooperativa Local became the first Chilean Web3 app for Latin America's creative market. On it, users can use the same features of social media to interact with local and global audiences. Users can also reward or receive diamonds, which are cryptocurrencies they can exchange for local money. On its creative marketplace, anyone can sell artworks, services, events, and use NFTs to authenticate digital creations and offer them worldwide with royalties. All these rich contents can be streamed to screens at public and private spaces, where space owners customize which varieties of contents are shown. By integrating Web3 tools in an easy manner and in Spanish, our social marketplace differentiates from other creative platforms. We got multiple sources of income. Users pay 5% commissions per sales, while space owners pay $20 monthly subscriptions for each screen streaming. Before the program, we collaborated with cultural agents to design our first prototypes, what allowed us equity-free funding from the largest social impact blockchain. During Start-Up Chile, we developed, launched, and tested our web app with 60 cultural agents, achieving an active user rate of 12% and tripling our equity-free funds. The SAP Build 3 extension would boost our mission to position Chile as a global Web3 pole. How? This quarter, we aim to massively pilot at Santiago and Valparaiso and require this blockchain, and why not you, for funds to consolidate operations. But why us? The qualities and networks of our team are major reasons why Blockchain Unicorn funded us twice. We are experienced in every key area: technological businesses, cultural management, and DISO blockchain development. Moreover, great experts advise us on each key area. Now is the moment to cooperate with us and push Chile to lead the new internet era. Gracias.
Yay! Congratulations, Gonzalo. That was an awesome pitch. So now, judges, do we have any questions?
Hi.
Hi.
What are your next steps for Cooperativa Local?
Our next steps are piloting at Santiago and Valparaíso. We believe in decentralization, so it's important to start operating other places more than Santiago throughout all regions of Chile. And that's why we are asking, and we have funding, but we are asking for more to consolidate operations. It's very important that there are a lot of types of places which could receive our service. We aim to be an experience and to enhance the experiences of different places with the Web3, such as universities, all types of municipalities that focus on tourism, and, well, Valparaíso, that is one of the greatest creative ecosystems of Latin America.
Okay, do we have any more questions? Okay, I think we're ready. Thank you so much, Max, for your question, and Gonzalo for sharing with us. Everybody, a big round of applause for Maria from Fauve AI.
Hey everyone, my name is Maria. So, everyone wants to do artificial intelligence right now, but to do AI, you need a lot of data. Images, videos, experiences. And to get this data, you need to spend money and time. It's a bummer, especially for small startups and nonprofits. Fun fact, up to 80% of average machine learning engineer time is spent just on preparing the data. We know how to make it faster and cheaper. How exactly? Generating synthetic data. It is easier and faster than collecting and organizing the real thing. Is it as good as the real thing? Short answer, yes. Synthetic data is just awesome. It gets even better if you mix it with the real data. The hybrid data will outperform the real data results. According to some real smart people, this market is going to grow and outgrow the real data market very soon. But most importantly, it makes AI more accessible. So, obviously, we are doing synthetic data generation service. It's a B2B business model, and the revenue model is pay-per-frame, similar with Google Cloud Vision AI. This way, it is still accessible for small projects, but also can scale up quickly to data sets of millions of items. Here is the interface. Idea is that you can go on the website, choose the data format you need, describe what you want, edit the config, and get your data set, label it, and ready to use. Here is our retail demo, but we can do it for any industry, including robotics, mining, agriculture. Also can generate any data type. We can even do art with this. No specific reason, just because we can. We are using latest AI research ourselves to generate these data sets, and then we use these data sets to train other AI we need. So here is a time for our usual machines making machines joke. Here is our roadmap from scrappy prototype to total world domination, and we are in the middle of it, doing pilot projects and validating our service with real users. We are running 2 successful pilot projects with 2 other Start-Up Chile companies. Thank you, guys. For example, here is a project we did for Reite, synthetic data on the right, real data on the left, or other way around, you figure it. To quickly summarize it, who we are and what's going on, we are democratizing the AI by taking our experience from years of helping big tech companies in Bay Area with synthetic data and simulation to making an API that is open for anyone to use and bring synthetic data to any project.
Thank you, Maria, for your presentation. A big round. So, do we have questions from our judges for Maria?
Hi.
Hi.
What do you need to start selling?
Good question. We need to finish our pilot projects to make sure that things that we do runs smoothly, and then we are ready to open our API to anyone. Technically, these things are already working, just not public yet, and we already can sell these datasets to anyone.
Perfect. Rodrigo?
One question here.
Hey.
Open to anyone sounds quite wide. So,
But,
who's your future client?
Essentially, engineers and like machine learning researchers who wants to do AI and need the data for it. So like big tech companies, small startups with cool ideas. Does it make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Maria. A big round for her, please. So guys, we just have a few more startups to go in this block. So now from Chile, in the developers and IT industry, we have a digital environment of managing teams and tasks that take into account people's sensations to speed up, document, and communicate knowledge. Please a big round for Paula from stow.
Hi, I'm Pau. Teams achieve amazing results, but they often fail due to communication problems, poorly defined goals, or bad planning, which affects people's performance and health. In numbers, 4 out of 5 new service or products fail, 3 out of 5 new, projects don't report success, and 2 out of 5 people experience stress due to problems at work. The global collaboration software reached $10 billion in 2021 trying to solve this problem, and is expected to reach $25 billion by 2028. Monda and Jira offer bulky solutions that are hard to learn and don't provide an standardized way of working. Apps like Zoom and Slack are good for communicating, but depend on the integrations to create a workflow. Finally, none of these solutions take into account people's sensations and feelings, since 3 out of 5 people around the world consider personal well-being to be a very important factor in their workspaces. We created stow, a gamified work environment that provides engagement by visualizing achievements and documenting the task performance. Stow bases its methods on the standardization of knowledge created by the team. With only 3 views, teams will be able to simplify their communication and to document the work done. The work done. With this, fluid communication and internal and fast access to the knowledge will never be a problem again. Sorry. For companies looking to modernize their work culture, we create a payment experience that will allow the people to congratulate and get feedback to the persons. In the future, stow hopes to build an algorithm that helps to boost engagement and prevent burnout. We spent more than 10 months investigating different ways of working in 2 Chilean companies to find the best way of working as a team. By designing the best method, we were financed by Start-Up Chile, and this allowed us to finish our MVP of the payment service. Our next step is to obtain a seed fund. Our team, as a CEO of stow, I want to tell you that we were tirelessly seek to impact in the working life of millions of people around the world, because my team and I know how painful it is for productivity, the lack of meaning and positive emotion in the work. My team is Jose, a young developer who has been programming since he was 12, Paula, a data scientist with work experience in technology, and Diego, who studies happiness in work environments. So let's make work fun.
Congratulations, Paula. Thank you so much for sharing stow with us. So now, judges, moving on to the questions. Any questions for Paula and stow?
Hey, congrats. I was wondering about the traction.
We already have 100 of people interested in the application. We have, if you read the QR code, you can go to the app, to the landing, and you can register for the beta version that is working.
Thank you so much, Dana. Do we have any more questions for Paula?
About your business model, how are you going to revenue this?
We will, the enterprise will pay us for the users. So the enterprise will pay us for the workspace. So this is like an office, and in this office you can have a lot of people working. So every person in the world of the store have an own user. So with your user, you can go to work to any company. So you register your progress.
Okay, thank you so much for the questions, judges, and Paula for sharing so with us. A big round of applause. Okay, now all the way from Peru, from the education and learning industry, we have a startup that is a micro-learning solution that uses a chatbot powered by artificial intelligence through WhatsApp to deliver a conventional learning experience to users anytime, anywhere, and in their own pace. So everybody, a big round of applause for Monica from Musa. Gracias.
Hi everyone, I'm Monica, co-founder and CEO of Musa, where we make education accessible for everyone. Did you know that 80% of the workforce does not work in front of a computer? And in some industries, like retail, they have a high rotation where every 3 months a position gets replaced, posing a challenge for the HR department to train them quite fast and convenient. All these workers share some similarities. They are always on the move or are geographically dispersed. They have restricted access to the internet, either because they are in difficult locations or because of their data plan. And most of them don't have access on an everyday basis on a computer, making traditional e-learning solutions not convenient for this type of workers. So what if organizations could teach, train, evaluate as easy as texting? And this is why we created Musa, a chatbot, micro-learning solution using a chatbot in WhatsApp. It's convenient because we reach users where they are in an application they already use on a daily basis. It has a high engagement. We mix conversation, micro-learning, and behavioral science. So 9 out of 10 users that start a course finish it. And it's smart because it's a text solution. So we gather data and provide KPIs for organizations to make informed decisions. This is a huge market in Latin America. Just in the region, we reach 7 billion market, and we focus in Peru and Chile with the 1 billion. We look for organizations that have more than 500 users to train, either workers, beneficiaries, suppliers, clients, and we charge an average of $3 per user a month to have access to the content. So how does it work? Organizations provide us their content, the user profile, and all the information that will allow us to tailor the learning experience to their user. We transform it into our methodology, automatize its delivery using WhatsApp, and support also our clients in the communication, because we know it's not only a challenge to have access, but also to get the students to do the courses. So communication is a huge pillar in our service. And we provide data and report for organizations to make better decisions. How does it look from a user perspective? They get notified of having the access. They register anytime, anywhere they are. They choose what to learn, and they start learning at their own pace. What is our traction and growth? We started our very first MVP back in 2020. Last year, we closed the year with 8,000 sales, mostly to NGOs and international cooperation. This year, we look to close the year with 100K in sales in Peru and Chile, and next year with $500 million. What has been our traction in the Start-Up Chile? We were able to hire our first in-house technical team, refine our go-to-market strategy and our client profile, and we got our very first Chilean client, Natura, to train 2,000 beauty consultants this month. We are a high diverse team with a background in social entrepreneurship, education, and technology, and we are all passionate about making education accessible for everyone. So, do you want to join us? Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. Amazing presentation. So do we have questions from our judges?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Tell us more about Natura.
Natura.
About that specific, relationship and the experience, the learnings behind that.
Yes, so we are now in the deployment phase. We are about to train 2,000 different consultants. So I have a background in door-to-door sales. I worked in a competitor of Natura quite a long time ago. So there is a challenge that this external sales force has in terms, for example, for Natura, is how to train them, but you actually cannot do the training because they are not part of your payroll. So there is a high rotation in the really first 3 months of when they join these kind of companies. Natura already, and as many companies, they already have an e-learning, like an e-learning platform like Moodle or so, but they have a challenge to get Natura new consultants to get to this learning. So what we are bridging that gap. We are making the very first kind of a step of learning using WhatsApp, and to go deeper, we invite them to join the e-learning that Natura has.
Perfect. Any more questions? No? Perfect. Thank you so much, Monica, for your presentation. So guys, we have come to the last pitch of the day. Incredible, the 21st startup of the day. This is from Chile in the education and learning industry. This startup helps teachers to develop collaboration, teamwork, and problem-solving skills in students. So please, a big welcome to José Miguel García from Rukots.
Last but not least, okay, can I go? Rukots is a startup with the solid purpose of helping school teachers to form citizens able to thrive in the 21st century. To prepare students to succeed in this fast-changing era, new educational strategies require shifting from teaching only content to also developing the called 21st century skill. The problem is that this shift is not happening in the majority of schools. Designing and implementing activities that develop those skills requires extra time that teachers don't have. Our solution, unique in the market, it's a platform that offers a portfolio of collaborative challenges that develop communication, teamwork, and problem-solving skills in students. Rukots helps private and public schools to comply with new educational requirements. I remember that when I was at school, when we had to do a group work, there was always one student who did everything, other two who just watched, and a fourth who never knew what's happened. Unlike that, our challenges are designed to force collaboration. They are implemented in classrooms through digital devices, and they have 3 pillars of design. First, all of them use our methodology based on information asymmetry. Second, each challenge answers to a specific class, subject, and unit of the educational curriculum. And finally, all of them are fun. We invite students to apply their knowledge learning class to solve a case, a mystery. Challenges are divided in rounds, in which each student needs to answer a question, different from the rest of the group. After analyzing their information, students will realize that they cannot answer only with information provided by their devices. This is the secret of Rukots, information asymmetry. Always the key information to answer a question is held by other members of the group. This forces students to organize themselves to share and debate about the information, to actually listen to their peers. Rukots has a market opportunity of more than $1 billion. We are going to offer a subscription model for school to access the Netflix of Collaborative Challenge. And due to a high degree of standardization of educational curriculum, Rukots will rapidly scale internationally. During Start-Up Chile, we finish our MVP. We accelerate content creation by training freelance teachers in our methodology, and we validate our value proposition in pilots. So far, we have implemented Rukots in 3 schools, and others, such as Santiago College, a market leader, have shown their interest in our platform. Finally, our team, Josefina, teacher and master in learning empowerment, and myself, José Miguel, MBA from INSEAD, who is a fan of board games. I spent years helping my nephews to study through games. At Rukots, we are turning our hobbies and passion into a startup of impact. The path to a better society, more collaborative and empathic, starts with education for children today. Support us in making the change. Thanks.
Thank you so much, José Miguel. That was a great pitch. So, judges, do we have any questions for the last pitch of the day?
Hey, congratulations.
Thanks.
I was wondering about the content generation, like for the activities. Is it like you have 8,000 or something, or how do you develop them? Are they custom?
Okay, thanks. Good question. What we're doing here, as I said before, we are building the Netflix of Collaborative Challenge. We want to have 150 challenge from 6th grade to 12th grade, sexto básico, cuarto medio, in different subjects, science, math, language, and so on.
To build this, we are leveraging from the creativity and the knowledge of freelance teachers. Our team, it coach and train those teachers in our methodology. We have a standardized process of content creation in which a teacher takes only between 45 and 55 hours to write a script. When the script is ready, Rukots buy that challenge. We don't pay by hour, meaning that we can have a flexible production according to our needs. And secondly, to scale fast, it's that our challenges are intentionally designed to be digitally simple, meaning that they only have picture and text. There are no music, no sound, no game feature, no animation, because those are costly to utilize, and actually, they don't add value to the learning experience. So what we are doing here, our secret sauce, is to build a portfolio of activities, well-thought activities that relies on the storytelling, but not in digital complex feature. That's why we can build this platform quickly, cheap, but most important, providing an effective activity for teachers.
Perfect. Thank you so
Thanks.
much, Jose Miguel. A big round, please, for him, our last startup of the day. So, guys, we came to the end of this incredible demo day. We are so proud of this 21 incredible startup that we're pitching here today, and we are so, so proud of their amazing progress. Now, they're also amazing that we cannot decide the best. So we are leaving the hard work to our incredible judges. So Carmen, Gloria, Dana, and Max, you have the hard, and Rodrigo, I'm so sorry.
We love you, Rodrigo.
You have the hard work to choose which are the best businesses of this generation. Right, Maca?
That's right, Javi. So now we've been amazed by all the pitches this morning. And remember, we still have important news. We will be soon announcing the startups that will be winning the most investable business, the most innovative, and the fastest growing startup. So we'll be back in 15 minutes to announce the winners. Now, everybody, you can go have a coffee, and we'll be back in 15.
Stay tuned, guys. 15 minutes.
But before we go on the break, we would like to give our judges a little gift for sharing with us their experience and knowledge. So thank you so much, Carmen, Gloria, Dana, and Max.
Thank you, guys. A big round for our judges, please.
That's right, Javi. So, no, not yet. False alarm. Okay, now, so everybody, welcome back to the final part of this demo day. After all the 21 pitches we've seen today, now we're going to reveal the winners of this morning.
Yes, after our incredible judges did the hard work for us, we are going to give you the moment that you guys have all been waiting for, the winners for the most investable business, the most innovative business, and the fastest growing startup from this 21 incredible suburbs.
Yes, so now moving on to the most waited time of this morning, I'm going to start with the most investable business. So everybody, redoble de tambores. Okay, so the most investable business today is Musa. Congratulations, Monica. Congratulations, Monica.
Amazing, Monica, from the HR industry. Incredible. So guys, now the most innovative startup that is revolutionizing its industry. I want to please drum roll also. We have Tienda House, Ignacio.
Two, three. Yes. Okay, guys. Last but not least, the fastest growing startup. Please double drum. Come on. The fastest growing startup is Búho. Come here, Ricardo. Come on, guys. Congratulations. Okay, guys. So I think this is the end of this outstanding event. Thank you so much, first of all, for the entrepreneurs, the startup, the founders, the team behind each project. I think this has been an outstanding generation. We started a few months ago with this idea to basically to start this new process to use this space, the co-working space, which is the side of like more the human part of Start-Up Chile. It's important interaction, you know, to have new friends, and that's part of this experience. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, thank you so much for the startup staff. I think they deserve a big round of applause, please. A great, great team. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the effort, the job, and the marketing team for producing this event with this incredible experience. Another round of applause, please. So this is it. Congratulations to all the projects and the founders once again. Please stay in touch. We know that there's more things, positive things, and good things coming. So yeah, thank you so much and congratulations.
Just one last short announcement, guys. The extensions will be determined during next week. We are going to have the Corfo committee. So during at the end of next week, we will going to be announcing the winners of the extension for the build program.
That's right. We need more like an administrative process. So that's basically the waiting that you need. So yeah, but time flies, right? So thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for all the team. Yes. Let's close with a big round of applause. Thanks.
Okay, guys, a little reminder, just when you're on your way out, please remember to leave your name tags in the entrance, please. So thank you so much, and congratulations to all of you that pitched here today.
Yeah, take care.